Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that the first quarter there. First 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, got off to a big start. What did you see from the offense and that really kind of efficient start to the game there?
Well, we had a really good idea how they're going to defend us. Whereas last year, I don't think we put a very good game plan together. Shane Keck outcoached me last year, and I didn't want that to be the case again this year. And so we watched all their films, and then we watched our film from last year an awful lot, and had a pretty good idea of what they're trying to do with their 4-2-5 defense. And so knowing that, we just kind of ran away from their strength over and over, and even threw the ball to the short side of the field, which was where the hole was. And so we scored those first few possessions. I thought, they didn't adjust yet. And then they started to adjust, and then we had to start adjusting. But we just kind of caught them off guard early and took advantage of it. Dallas ran really hard, and we had some receivers make some great plays. And our O-line did a great job of just running their feet after contact and creating some holes for us.
Yeah. You guys obviously have so many weapons on offense. If you want to talk about Drew Carter and that play he made in the open field to get that touchdown.
Man, so Drew wasn't even supposed to be playing in that position tonight, but we had some issues with just some team issues and wanted to hold a few kids out for just for some team reasons. And so Drew's opportunity stepped up, and he's been a sophomore that probably could start for just about anyone in our league. He's the real deal. He really is. And he finally got his opportunity tonight, and he was going to take advantage of every opportunity he got. And that's what you get to see when you see Drew going hard right there, is making guys miss, running guys over, and going and scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Coach.
You mentioned your offensive line. Seems like Jelson had a ton of time back there. Landeros, a lot of holes to run through. What'd you think of their effort out there?
They've been dominant all year. They're fundamentally, we get a good push up front. We're a spread team, so we're in a 2-point stance, but you would never know it with the way that our guys are able to get movement up front on other teams' defensive lines. And again, it happened again tonight. And they did a great job of taking the edge away from us. But if you're going to take the edge away, you're going to give something up. And they were giving us the middle of the field. And it took me a while to figure that out. But once we got that figured out, we started attacking the middle of the field and just let the O-line do their work. And as usual, they got a great push up front, and they like to finish their blocks.
And it seemed like, a lot of different guys touching the ball tonight, making plays. You feel like you guys are at your best when you have a plethora of guys.
We want to share the ball and make teams cover everyone. I don't want them to know that it's going to Cation. I don't want them to know that Dallas is getting the ball. We want Joe to get the ball, and Drew Carter, and Sergio Paleo, and Skylar Reyna, and Max Manoa. I mean, we've got 6 different kids easily that all deserve the ball. And so as a play caller, I just try to do the best job I can at spreading it out and mixing it up and throwing some misdirection in here and there and making sure that all those guys get the ball. Not only just because we want to make sure that they work their tail off in the week and we want to reward them, but I think it puts a lot of pressure on D coordinators when you have to cover everyone at all times, or we're going to find a hole and exploit it. And I thought that's pretty much what we were able to do.
Thank you.